What if I told you that right now, as you watch this, your body is slowly dying? Not from a disease. Not from an accident. Just because you're awake. Sleep feels optional, right? You pull all-nighters. You drink coffee. You push through. But what if one day, you just couldn't sleep anymore? Not tired. Not drowsy. Just awake. Forever. This video is going to show you what would actually happen to your body and brain if you never slept again. And trust me, by the end of this, you will want to go to bed tonight. Let's start with day 1. You skipped one night of sleep. No big deal, right? You feel a little foggy. A little slow. Your eyes feel heavy. But you're functional. You can still talk. Still walk. Still think. Except your brain is already making mistakes. Scientists have found that after just one night without sleep, your brain works like you've had 2 to 3 alcoholic drinks. Your reactions are slower. Your decisions are worse. Your emotions go out of control. Day 2. Now things get weird. Your body starts doing something called microsleeps. These are tiny sleep episodes, half a second to 2 seconds long, where your brain just switches off. You don't notice. But you're basically blacking out while standing up. Drivers have crashed. Workers have made deadly mistakes. All because of microsleeps. Your brain is forcing itself to rest, even when you tell it not to. Day 3. This is where it gets scary. You start hearing things that aren't there. Seeing shadows in the corner of your eye. You forget where you are. You forget what day it is. Your brain has started hallucinating. This is your brain in emergency mode. It's so desperate for rest that it starts creating its own dreams, while you're still awake. You are literally dreaming with your eyes open. Day 4 and 5. Now your body is breaking down completely. Your immune system has collapsed. A simple cold could kill you now. Your heart rate is unstable. Your temperature keeps changing. Your hands won't stop shaking. And your mind? Gone. You can't finish a sentence. You don't recognize people you love. You are convinced that things that aren't real, are real. In 1964, a teenager named Randy Gardner stayed awake for 11 days as a science experiment. By day 11, he couldn't add simple numbers. He thought he was a famous football player. He hallucinated a street sign had turned into a human being. And Randy was lucky. He slept after the experiment. He recovered. But what if there was no recovery? What if sleep was just gone forever? There is actually a real disease that does exactly this. It's called fatal familial insomnia. And the name says everything. People with this disease stop sleeping. Completely. Permanently. First they lose the ability to nap. Then short sleep. Then all sleep. Within months they are hallucinating constantly. They can't speak. They can't move. And within 12 to 18 months of the first symptom, they die. Not from starvation. Not from injury. Just from not sleeping. So why does sleep matter that much? Because while you sleep, your brain does something incredible. It runs a cleaning cycle. Your brain has a waste removal system called the glymphatic system. It only activates when you sleep. While you're dreaming, this system flushes out toxic proteins that build up during the day. One of those proteins is called amyloid beta. If it builds up too much in your brain, it destroys your neurons. Scientists believe this is connected to Alzheimer's disease. Every night you sleep, your brain is literally washing itself clean. Every night you don't sleep, that toxic waste keeps building. Think about that the next time you say, "I'll sleep when I'm dead." Because staying awake might be exactly what gets you there. Sleep also does something else. Something most people never think about. It rewires your brain. During deep sleep, your brain replays your entire day. It decides what to keep and what to delete. It connects new information to old memories. It strengthens skills you practiced. It solves problems you couldn't solve while awake. Some of the greatest discoveries in history were made during dreams. The structure of DNA. The melody of Yesterday by the Beatles. The periodic table. All discovered or inspired during sleep. So without sleep, you don't just lose energy. You lose the ability to learn. To create. To remember. To feel human. So here's the question. We live in a world that says hustle harder. Sleep less. Grind more. But what if the most productive thing you can do is go to sleep? Your brain is waiting to clean itself, repair itself, and rebuild you from the inside. All you have to do is close your eyes. Sleep isn't weakness. Sleep is your superpower. Good night. Like if this made you sleepy. Subscribe for more mind-bending science.